YouTube, it's your guy, not your average trucker, coming to you on a Friday, April the 24th. TGIF, I guess. Just wanted to come out and holler at everybody. Just finished watching a couple videos about our silly ass president. I'm not normally a political dude and all that, but there's no way that anybody with a sane mind can listen to this guy talk and believe it, right? It's crazy. But anyway, I'm out here in the dock. Where am I at? Grover, North Carolina. Delivering a load of chemicals or whatever. Salute to everybody out there. Still trying to grind, throughout this situation. Been getting a lot of emails from people that their spirits are down, you understand? They're not making the money they thought y'all pardon me, I'm being unloaded, so it's probably a little shaky, but anyway, people whose spirits are down because they're not making the money they're accustomed to making. They took the leap of faith to, buy a truck, buy a trailer, and, just, I guess you call it a natural disaster, man. It's no different than being hit by a hurricane or wildfire or something, you understand? Something that's totally out of your control. But it's a lot of people that are struggling, man, and, people asking for my advice. And like I tell y'all all the time, my situation is different. Y'all pardon me, man. It's hot. I was trying to record this video with the windows up, cause this place don't let you idle or whatever, and I ain't want y'all hearing the wind blowing. But I'm definitely not trying to burn up at the expense of making a video. You understand? But anyway, man, it's a lot of people out here that are going through it, to say the least, man. And it's all I can say is keep your head, man. People ask me for advice, and just so happens that I got freight, so I'm able to still, keep it moving. You understand? Don't get me wrong. As far as my local contracts go, a lot of them aren't shipping the volume that they normally ship. So I've had to put more people on Amazon or whatever to keep it, to keep everybody moving. But there's people out here, from my understanding, that literally can't find anything, whether local, OTR, regional, whatever. There's people out here seeing loads from Texas going to Atlanta, and it's, $1 a mile or less. And, they're asking me what they're supposed to do. I don't have no answer for you, man. All I can say is keep the faith, you understand? At some point, this stuff has to pass, you understand? At some point, the world will get back to closer to normal, I hope. Because the problem with that a lot of you spot market people are going to run into is you've been out here saying yes to this cheap stuff every day. It's like I said, the rates for the broker ain't went down, so he's still charging his customer the same thing, but whatever. The problem is once a lot of these states start allowing more people to go back to work, and freight starts to pick up. The problem is a lot of you have been saying yes to cheap stuff all this time, so the leverage you're gonna have in order to get your price to go up is gonna be zero. You understand? You're gonna have to hope that there's a lot of brokers that realize that it's less and less trucks in the area, so that they're gonna have to raise their price. Otherwise, if they've been getting you to do the same lane repeatedly for the past month and a half, 2 months we've been going through this, and they've been getting you to do it for the low, it's gonna be hard as hell to convince them people to all of a sudden give you what you think you deserve. So that's another thing to keep in mind. Likewise, I think it's hilarious that a lot of these people protesting, a lot of these governors are giving in, and they're like, all right, well, we're gonna open up, let businesses open back up. The question I had to that is, All right, so say you start allowing businesses to open back up. However, these schools are still closed. So how the hell does that part work? Like, it's gonna be a lot of people that can't go to work because they gotta stay at home with their kids. You understand? It's a lot of daycares not gonna be open. So it's like, how does that part work? You understand? Y'all rushing to liberate America, liberate various states. And these schools not gonna be open because y'all, everybody with kids know kids are definitely good at spreading around the cooties, man. So I don't know, man. It's a sticky situation, man, and I feel bad for everybody out here that got all their eggs in one basket, meaning that it's truck or die, literally. You understand? Like, trucking is the only way that they have to provide for their family. And I'm talking people that owner operators, authority people. I ain't talking company drivers or whatever, because if you out here driving for a mega, regardless of whom or what, even if they out here driving for a loss, they still keeping their trucks moving. So I don't know, man, but like I say, all I can say is keep positive energy, man. I know it's hard to stay positive when you got a bill that's due and you ain't got a clue how you gonna pay it, but keep positive energy, man. Positive vibes will always produce more than a negative vibe, you understand? And try your best to stick to your guns, because you out here working for free and then your truck break down, how the hell you gonna afford to fix it, And it was funny, man, because I was sitting beside a dude, one of my homeboys, and he was showing me on the freaking, he showed me the Uber app, and he showed me Uber, Convoy, and JB Hunt 360, right? I wish I could show it to you. I don't have it on this phone. But it's loads out there for $100. He like, yo, man, what's this? There's loads out there, $165. And on the Uber app, at least, you can't bid on it, so it's either take it or leave it. You just gotta hope with time, I guess, the price go up. I don't know. And then the Convoy app, I get that you can put a bid in or whatever, but the fact that somebody would have the audacity to post a load, I don't care if that load is going 350 feet. You just moving it from one dock to the next dock. You have to put a price on your service. It's like, I don't know, man, to each his own, because a lot of people try to justify it as, yo, I got less bills, so therefore I can afford to do free for less. I think that's insane. I don't have any bills. All my trucks are paid for, my trailers are paid for. Pretty much all I pay for is, insurance and fuel, you understand? So it's like, if anybody got a low overhead, it's me, and I still wouldn't move a truck for that. You understand? I don't care if it's me driving it. We ain't talking about a load that I have to actually physically pay a driver to do. It could be me. I personally would not get behind the steering wheel and drive a load for, $100 and whatever dollars. It's not worth my time, you understand? And as long as I've been in business since 2007, I've come to realize that those cheap loads, like those little 20-mile runs sometimes, that's only $300 or whatever, them be the most bullshit loads out of everything. You mess around, be at the dock for 5 hours to make $300 damn dollars, where it's like a lot of y'all are booking it because you're like, yo, I could double them up. I could do this quick local run, 20 miles for $300, and then I could do this other mile, blah, blah, blah. And then that first one do you in every time, man. Trust me. That's why I was like, I got minimums out here, and I get it. My standards is a lot different than other people, man. But y'all dudes out here doing this $200 and $250, $300 loads. It's like, yo, why you in business? You understand? Because you could be a company driver and make $200 a day. So it's like, I don't know. To each his own. You gotta do what you gotta do to survive. I get it. But I say that to say, man, like, people showing me, you're gonna make me download this JB Hunt app real quick. But he's showing me stuff on these apps, and these prices are ridiculous. And like that JB Hunt app, you can see what other people are bidding. And it's just like when he's showing me this, I'm just dying laughing. I'm about to download the damn app now, yeah. But he's showing me this, and I'm just dying laughing because you got 300, 400-mile loads, and people putting $375, $400 in there. So they, mind you, you're bidding. You understand? So my objective, if I'm bidding on something, would be to go in high. Because if the first person go in high, in theory, you would think everybody else would come in around that. But nah, y'all goof troops is out here trying to underbid the next carrier by a lot. You understand? And it's like, y'all not getting it, man. I told y'all in countless videos, nobody benefiting from that but the motherflipping broker. You know what I mean? But I don't know. Like I say, I guess you gotta do what you gotta do to survive. But I don't even know my login for JB Hunt, man. I ain't did a JB Hunt load in so long. We gonna see if this password works. Nope, login failed. I don't know what my password is. I just wanted to prove a point to show how cheap they stuff is. And I ain't really the type to pause the video and edit it later. You know, as far as trying to look up my credentials, man. Whatever. But for y'all that's out there, man, just underbidding the next guy, I just want you to really sit down and think who's benefiting. It's bad enough they putting loads out here for way less than what they should be, which means that off top they're market, you know, they profiting a lot more. Then you add an insult to injury by super underbidding your fellow carrier, and at the end of the day, that broker, man, he at home quarantining, playing Call of Duty or something, and your stupid ass is out here struggling, wondering how you gonna pay your light bill at your crib. But hey, it is what it is. Do you? But like I say, everybody out there, man, hold your head. I know y'all tired of seeing me in these videos with these stupid masks on. Trust me, I'm tired of wearing them, man. You know, I got my in-laws on both sides, so it's like my wife's mom and dad are divorced, so they both married or whatever. But so my mother-in-law, she done made a whole batch of freaking homemade masks or whatever, and I normally rock a homemade one and then put this medical joint on top of it. And my father-in-law done did the same thing, so I'm tired of wearing masks, man. It's hilarious, you understand? So, you know, if y'all tired of seeing me with them, trust me, I'm tired of wearing them. And then the markup on these joints is so, like, insane. You know, I talk to people that I see with masks on, and they like, yo, they wear one mask for a week straight or blah, blah, blah. So that's the whole point of me, you wearing, I normally wear, like, this is the one I got today. I ain't even bother putting it on because this one's a little too big. But it's a mask my mother-in-law made me. I put this on, then put a medical one on top of it. And normally, you know, you wash them handmade joints. You know, I wash them every day. And then I might get a day or two out of each mask because I got a bunch of the 100 count boxes at the crib. But seeing the markup on these joints, like you go on eBay, dudes out here selling a freaking 100 count box of masks for damn $75. You know what I mean? You talking just crazy numbers, and people buying them. You see a 50 count on Amazon for like $40. And it's like people buying them, yo. Like that price gouging is real, man. It's just crazy how that work, man. I saw a thing online. What's my man name from Fubu? The city of Miami is mad at him because he was selling them N95 masks for like $7 a mask or whatever. Well, that's what the news said. He come out and say, yo, man, that ain't true. But it's like, yo, man, these things cost like 20 cents to make, you heard? Which is hilarious. This dude rolling up on me with a forklift. guess he ain't looking for me. But yeah, y'all can see, man, I'm at like this freaking chemical plant delivering, I had super sacks or some resin or some mess. I don't know what I had, man. But anyway, everybody out there, hold your head, man. Trucking Not Your Average at Gmail. Trucking Not Your Average Instagram. Y'all stay safe more than anything, man. Whatever your religion is, it's a good time to get into it, man. To keep your spirits high. You understand? There's a lot of people out here, a lot of fellow truckers that's applying for these small business loans and they getting turned down. It's a lot of people out here that was hoping to get stimulus checks or whatever. Listen, man, tough times do not last. And at the end of all this, it's gonna be freight for days, man. It's gonna be booming. So it's gonna be up to you to make sure that your equipment is ready. Make sure that your negotiation skills are ready, man. Because all y'all out here making nickel and dime right now, y'all gotta figure out a strategy that y'all can, come up when it's time. But y'all be safe. Thanks for listening to my ramble. Be easy, you heard?